So you were the first to get your engineer license. So when he said to you, did he give you a choice, or did he said you're doing
Of
it?
course, my father, a lot of people believed that there wasn't a choice given, but there was a choice given. At the time, I was I was supposed to attend college at John Jay Criminal Justice. I thought I was going to be a lawyer, but COVID hit, and with COVID happening, the tuition didn't get dropped. I realized that the outlook for many lawyers in that field wasn't looking what I had hoped for. And I started looking at my dad. Now, my father at the time, who had always pushed us to work with our hands and understand stuff mechanically, he sent me to the school where he went. And I was there for 11 months. I loved every second of it, worked hard. I was the youngest in the class. I was fresh out of high school. I had just graduated that June, and I started the week after that. I was a high school kid working with 40-year-old guys, and I loved every second of it. And it just made me want to prove myself in that field. And I certainly like to think I did. I graduated the school with honors. Not to say I was the best in the class, but I certainly felt like not only was I helping move my peers and teach my peers the knowledge that was being taught to us, but I felt like I had a better understanding of it than, law. And to me, it's proven insanely beneficial. I still don't. He tells me all the time, I still don't know what I did for my future. I still don't know the effects of it because I'm only a year.
You're still like 20, 21, right?
I'm only 20.
Only 20.
Yeah, I went to school. I just turned 18. I'd gone to school. I finished the school. I was still 18 when I applied for the job to be an engineer, and now a year later, I'm now 20.
And you can go back to law school anytime you want, right?
Oh, absolutely. Now I can, but I realize that to further this path that I'm walking on, it doesn't make sense for me to go back to law, but it actually makes sense for me to go down the mechanical engineering path, which I found to be, I want to say, almost like a passion. It's difficult and rigorous, but it's a struggle that I enjoy, and I know that it'll have many benefits for me in the future, especially with my career path and now background, I can say, in trade.
So you said you don't want to bring up money. I always talk about money.
Money makes the world spin.
The thing is, I talk to young people all the time, and I say, how much does this basketball player make? How much does that football player make? And they can always say that number, but you don't know what people who work in different careers make. And even if you know, you say, oh, a lawyer's making $200,000. Well, you don't know how much debt they have, and you don't know how stressful it is on them just to make those debt payments. I have several high pressure steam engineer students that are making $70+ an hour. And depending on where you're working, overtime is not time and a half, it might be double time. So now you're making $150 an hour. Then you get to like weekends and holidays, you're making $300 an hour. They're paying 6 figures in taxes because they make so much money. And this is why I try to explain to young people, like, this could be you. The average age of people in skilled trades is 55 years old. There's about to be a lot of job openings available right now.